Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm back in God's country, namely the Lake District. It's an overcast day today, light is poor, so I've come to find the secret waterfall. Now, this was on a Gary Gough video not so long back. Gary didn't tell you where it was. Gary didn't tell you where it was, so I consulted the old man of the mountains, and he got the Ordnance Survey maps out and he found it. So that's where I'm going today, to try and see if I can find it. Now, it's not a long walk, I don't think, probably about 50 minutes, 55 minutes from where you park your car. So on days like this, it's basically blanket cloud, there's no light. So I thought, why not go and see if I can find it, because it does look pretty spectacular. And when I say it's a secret waterfall, I mean it. There's not that many photographs of this. You won't find it if you try and Google search it, because I tried that before I consulted the old man. And anyway, we'll see. So about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm gonna have to get a little bit of a wriggle on, but I'll flick you back on when I'm near the point that I need to get to, onwards and upwards. So I've just been shooting a few handhelds, to be honest, on the way up here. It's really nice. Oh, talking to this and not watching where I'm going. It's the clouds just come down over the mountains now, and it's looking quite moody and dramatic. So I thought just rattle a couple of handhelds off. I've had to increase my ISO because the shutter speed was like 1/10 of a second, and I'm not good at hand holding. So I bumped it up to 320, which allowed me to get the shutter speed up to around like a 50th of a second, something like that. I'm quite comfortable at that shutter speed, that I can hold it steady. I know some people can they can hold the cameras steady at about 1/20th of a second. I know I can't. So these shots are any good. I'll put them up now for you. Well, look at that. Absolutely superb. Well worth the walk. There's a little bit of heather up here as well, which is absolutely magnificent. Days like this when the cloud's in, definitely go and find a waterfall or a woodland or something to photograph. So much worth the effort. I'll show you the little composition that I've got here. So effectively, I'll show you on the back of the camera. Using this water in here, and then I've been very careful. Ooh. Just gone in the drink. Just fallen in the pond. Boots soaking. We'll try that again. So effectively, I've got the water in here, and I've been very careful to line the composition up so that that waterfall in the background is hitting that gap. As you can see, I'm on quite an open aperture on this, because I'm trying to control my shutter speed with it. It's wanting, I think, here about half a second, which then I struggle with the depth of field, because it's saying that I've got to shoot in f5, which I think it might just be too blurry in the background. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot in f9, and that is giving me a second. So I've got a trade-off. I could use an ND filter, but that's going to slow it down even more. I'm already at ISO 64, so in theory I could bump the ISO up. That would increase my shutter speed slightly, so I'm going to try that as well. But if it's any good, I'll put the first composition of this magnificent waterfall up now for you. So found another little composition here. Found some of this like magnificent heather that's in, this is one of the only bits that's still in sort of nice flower. So I'm using that as my focal point in the image. Looks beautiful. And I've got this sort of like old dead tree that's here, which is framing the shot a little bit. I'll see if I can flick you around, you can have a little look. So effectively, the heather is the focal piece. We've got the waterfall in the background, the dead tree. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we'll see. And this rock jutting out. It looks quite nice in camera. Fingers crossed it turns out. I've only used a 20mm on this, which is making the waterfall seem smaller in the background, which is never ideal. But if you look at how I've got this tripod, I'm having to sort of hold it as well. I can't do anything else. This is where I wish I had that 16mm lens, because I just think that I get much more of the waterfall in with it. But I couldn't use filters with it, so it's no good. Anyway, I'm going to take this shot. If it's any good, I'll put it up now for you. I've just had a little look on the back of the camera, and there's just the ever so slightest of breeze is blowing, so it's moving the heather. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to take one on a really fast shutter speed, and then I'm going to take one on the 1.5 second, 1 second, and I'm going to have to merge them together in Photoshop, which isn't a problem, but it's I just hope it works. So I'll put it up now, and this is sort of two images effectively blended together. So it turns out the secret waterfall isn't so secret after all. There's about 20 wild swimmers just turned up to go swimming. So on that note, I'm going to leave this vlog there. I think we're going to get any more pictures now. So don't forget, if you like the content, subscribe, hit the bell button, and give us a like if you think it's worthy. Until the next time, I'll see you around. Wow, superb.